Hi, we're Kevin and Deva Norval. We've been married 10 years and we have 3 kiddos, Reagan, Rex, and Emma. This is the story of what God has been doing recently in our lives. Kevin and I were both saved at a young age and grew up in church. We were actively involved in youth groups. After we were married, we found it easy to continue being involved in the local church through the various ministries of youth, music, and technology. Our priorities began to shift about the time our first child, Reagan, was born. We began to put God on the back burner. In essence, we said, "Okay, God, we got it from here. We'll let you know if we need anything." As our family has grown and we've been busy with life, I'm ashamed to say that we haven't left much room for God. We were still members of church, but our lives reflected our own priorities and our own will, not His.
My first experience at Immanuel was through the recent Upward Basketball Ministry. I volunteered to coach Rex's team, and walking into the gym on our first night of practice, I was surprised to see Alan Bonnell. Alan and I graduated from the same program at UK some 15 years ago. We started talking and catching up, and Alan invited us to visit Immanuel, followed shortly by an invitation from Amos Miller, and so we accepted. In that first Sunday visit, God began to use Alan's sermons and the music and the friendliness of the people to really speak to Deva and I about our spiritual condition. We started attending just the Sunday morning worship, then we were invited by several folks to join a Sunday school group. The more we got involved, the more God seemed to be trying to tell us something. Every message brought by Alan began to weigh heavy on our hearts. Pretty soon it was clear that God was calling us back to Him. And so Deva and I joined Immanuel on March 28th of this year. And we also rededicated our lives to putting God back at the top of our family.
Now that we have put God back in the rightful place in our family, we're getting plugged in here at Immanuel. God is blessing us every day through the opportunities presented by different ministries. The kids have joined choir and Awana, and we're so thankful for those programs and the impact they have on young lives. It's such a blessing to hear them singing and quoting Bible scriptures they've learned. Last Wednesday evening on our way to church, Emma, our youngest, started clapping when the building came in view. I said, "Emma, are you happy we're going to church?" And Rex piped in and said, "This is God's house. I never knew God had a gym." Kevin has plugged into the tech ministry and is also helping with the church's website. Music has always been a meaningful part of worship to me, and I'm so excited and have been blessed by joining the worship choir to sing praises to my God. Kevin and I are also excited about the upcoming Vacation Bible School. What an excellent opportunity to make a difference in the lives of the children of our community for Christ.
Putting God back in the top spot in our family and getting involved in His work in the church, He has awakened us to a greater sense of purpose and mission. And it's wonderful to know that God is not finished working in our lives, that this is only the beginning.
Somewhere between who